Hey everyone, welcome back to We Are Cosmic, your go-to channel for everything crypto, finance, and market insights. I'm thrilled to have you here today because we've got some interesting updates, market movements, and opportunities that you don't want to miss. But before we dive deep, let's start with some good news. Now let's get into the crypto side of things. Currently, XRP is sitting at 220 CAL, down around 2.8% today and after a strong upward movement earlier this week. Bitcoin, on the other hand, finally broke through the Sanashao 4-hour 1348 EMA, signaling a potential buy opportunity according to technical indicators. It's currently up 1% already, but remember, this is just an indicator's perspective. We never know exactly what the market will do, so always do your own research and for shares before making investment decisions. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Ethereum has crossed the $3,000 marks again, showing positive momentum. Meanwhile, Kaspa has seen a major surge, climbing roughly 50% in the past 2 days. This is a clear reminder that there's always opportunity in the crypto market, no matter the broader trend. Your role is to stay informed, pay attention, and take advantage of these movements. Watching updates like these keeps you ahead of the curve. If you haven't joined our free Telegram group not yet, now is the time. We already have over 550 members, sharing insights, trading tips, and market updates daily. Being part of a community like this helps you spot opportunities that you might otherwise miss. And speaking of opportunities, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index has just crossed 20 after several days of low sentiment. This is a useful tool for gauging market psychology and can sometimes indicate when a shift in momentum might occur. Before we get deeper into market analysis, I want to engage with you. Smash that like button to share the good vibes and help us hit 2,000 likes before Thanksgiving. It's amazing how small actions from each of you can make a huge difference for our channel and community. Your support keeps the lights on, the content flowing, and our updates coming daily. Lastly, a quick note about trading opportunities. We have an ongoing raffle with our partner, BTCC, running until the end of the month. Participating is simple, and it's a fun way to learn trading while possibly earning rewards. Of course, always trade responsibly. Links and details are in the description below. So with that, welcome once again to We Are Cosmic. In this first part, we've covered the importance of staying safe online, the current state of major cryptocurrencies, and how to get involved with our community. In the next part, we'll dive deeper into market trends, Bitcoin dominance, XRP developments, and why now might be a strategic moment to pay attention. We're diving deeper into some of the latest crypto market trends and what they could mean for investors like you. Recently, after some big movements from XRP ETFs in their early deployment, the market has seen a slight cooling off. While Bitcoin and Ethereum are seeing inflows, XRP remains on par with Bitcoin, showing resilience despite some altcoins experiencing outflows. For example, Solana had a pullback yesterday, reminding us that volatility is always part of the game. An important development to watch is NASDAQ filing with the SEC to raise the option limits on BlackRock's IBIT Bitcoin ETF to 1 million contracts, the maximum allowed. This move could potentially impact Bitcoin prices, as larger option limits often attract more institutional attention and liquidity. While we can't predict exactly how this will play out, it's a signal that institutional adoption is growing, and that's always positive for the market's long-term health. Bitcoin dominance is another key metric we've been tracking. After a recent period where dominance trended downward due to altcoin strength, we may now be seeing a potential reversal and rise in Bitcoin dominance. This is significant because when Bitcoin strengthens relative to altcoins, it can shift market sentiment and affect price movements across other cryptocurrencies, including XRP. The daily charts show that Bitcoin may be poised to regain momentum, and traders should pay attention to these technical signals. Speaking of XRP, the news continues to be promising. Ripple's RLUSD has been greenlisted by Abu Dhabi's FSA, meaning it can now be used as collateral on exchanges for lending and on prime brokerage platforms in the Abu Dhabi global market. This is a major step toward Ripple's expansion in the UAE and highlights institutional trust and compliance. For investors, this is a signal that Ripple is building a stronghold in international markets, which could lead to increased adoption and potential price stability in the future. Of course, while there are positives, caution is always necessary. Just recently, a Korean exchange called Upbit suffered a hack on the Solana network, with 36.8 million drained. The exchange has promised to cover all user losses from its reserves, but this serves as a reminder to be vigilant. Avoid clicking on suspicious links, verify sources, and never trust anyone claiming to be me on social media. Security in crypto is just as important as market insight. Altcoins are showing mixed signals. Some, like Kaspa, continue to outperform with strong upward trends, while others remain stagnant or see minor pullbacks. Tracking Tati Fakiha altcoin performance relative to Bitcoin, Enkaichi often referred to as the altcoin ratio, can provide insights into market rotation and potential breakout opportunities. Staying aware of these metrics allows traders to make more informed decisions rather than reacting impulsively to headlines. Finally, it's important to remember that market sentiment plays a big role. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index recently rose above 20, indicating growing investor confidence. Combined with upcoming events like Black Friday, institutional moves, and regulatory clarity, there's potential for interesting market activity. Traders and investors should stay tuned, continue observing trends, and remember that patience and strategy often outperform impulsive decisions. We're diving into some technical analysis, helping you understand what the charts are telling us and how to read key indicators in the crypto market. Whether you're new to trading or already experienced, understanding these signals can make a big difference in spotting opportunities and managing risk. The market leader. Recently, Bitcoin broke through the 4-hour 1348 EMA, a significant technical level that many traders watch closely. This crossover acted as a buy signal, suggesting potential upward momentum. However, remember that indicators like the EMA are tools, not guarantees. Short-term movements can be unpredictable due to global financial news, regulatory updates, and market sentiment. What this does tell us, though, is that Bitcoin may be regaining strength after a period of sideways trading, which could influence altcoin performance as well. Now, turning to XRP, we saw some strong movements earlier in the week, followed by a cooling period. XRP's current stability near 2.20 shows that the coin is holding support levels after its recent surge. Support and resistance levels are key concepts in technical analysis. A support level is like a floor that prevents the price from falling further, while resistance is a ceiling that limits upward movement. Understanding these levels helps traders make informed decisions about entry and exit points. XRP holding above a critical support level could signal that the market is ready for another upward move. Ethereum is also showing interesting patterns. It recently surpassed the $3,000 mark again, indicating renewed buying pressure. Chart patterns suggest that traders are accumulating Ethereum, anticipating further bullish movement. Combining Ethereum's price action with broader market signals can give investors a better idea of market health. Observing volume trends alongside price movement is essential because volume confirms momentum. Higher volume on an upward movement often indicates a stronger trend. Altcoins are another area where technical analysis provides valuable insight. For example, Kaspa has been on a strong rally, up around 50% in 2 days. Technical indicators like moving averages, RSI, relative strength index, and trend lines can help identify whether such moves are sustainable or nearing overbought conditions. In Kaspa's case, the trend is strong, but traders should watch for potential pullbacks or consolidation periods. Understanding these patterns allows you to manage risk while still participating in profitable trends. Let's also discuss market dominance, particularly Bitcoin dominance. After a period where altcoins were outperforming, Bitcoin is showing signs of regaining dominance. Technical analysis of dominance charts helps predict where capital may flow next, whether into Bitcoin or altcoins. If dominance increases, it usually signals Bitcoin strength and altcoin weakness. Conversely, decreasing dominance suggests that altcoins are taking the lead. Keeping an eye on this helps traders adjust their strategies accordingly. First, let's talk about Black Friday and seasonal market movements. Historically, trading activity tends to slow down during holiday periods, including Thanksgiving and Black Friday, as people focus on family and shopping. However, this also creates opportunities for smart traders. Sometimes lower trading volume can lead to price swings and short-term volatility, which can be leveraged if you're paying attention. Watching charts closely during these periods allows you to spot sudden breakouts or dips that others may miss. Next, we have ongoing trading competitions and events. And, for example, our partnership with BTCC provides opportunities to participate in competitions and raffles while practicing your trading skills. These events are not just about rewards, they're a way to learn the market, experiment with strategies, and gain real experience without committing large amounts of capital. It's also a chance to observe how larger market movements unfold in real time, helping you become a more informed trader. Links to participate are in the description below, so check them out if you haven't already. Another opportunity comes from DUS institutional developments, such as the recent BlackRock IBIT Bitcoin ETF option increase. Large institutional movements like these can create short-term liquidity injections into the market, influencing prices. For example, Bitcoin has recently shown upward movement after the ETF news, and XRP is maintaining parity with Bitcoin despite some market fluctuations. Paying attention to these events can help you anticipate potential market shifts before they happen. Altcoin opportunities remain strong as well. While Bitcoin often leads the market, altcoins like Kaspa, Kajumbai have recently shown impressive rallies. Technical analysis combined with news events can help you spot altcoins with strong momentum. Watching trading volumes, support resistance levels, and relative strength indicators can guide your decisions about when to enter or exit positions. Remember, not every spike guarantees long-term growth. Some may be short-lived, so risk management is key. A critical strategy to keep in mind is diversification and risk management. Never put all your funds into a single coin, no matter how promising it seems. Spread your investments across multiple assets to minimize potential losses while capturing growth in different sectors. For instance, combining major coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum with a few high-potential altcoins can balance your portfolio, especially in volatile markets. We also need to consider community insights. Our free Telegram group, now over 550 members strong, is a place to discuss market trends, share analyses, and get real-time updates. Being part of an informed community allows you to see opportunities early and learn from experienced traders. Collaboration and knowledge sharing are powerful tools in the crypto space. Let's talk about short-term market predictions. While nobody can predict exact prices, technical analysis combined with recent news provides a framework for understanding potential movements. Bitcoin is showing signs of recovery and gaining dominance after a period of altcoin strength. If this trend continues, we may see Bitcoin lead the market higher over the next few days or weeks. However, altcoins like XRP, Kaspa, and Ethereum are also showing strong support levels, meaning there could be rotation opportunities, where investors move capital between major coins and promising altcoins depending on market conditions. Ripple's progress in the UAE with RLUSD being greenlisted by Abu Dhabi's FSA is a almost significant long-term development. This positions XRP as a trusted settlement asset and could attract more institutional adoption. While XRP may experience short-term fluctuations, the fundamental developments suggest positive momentum over the medium to long term. Similarly, institutional movements like the BlackRock IBIT Bitcoin ETF can inject liquidity into the market, creating temporary price boosts that savvy traders can take advantage of. Risk management is one of the most important aspects of trading. The recent Solana network hack on Upbit, where $36.8 million was drained, is a reminder that even legitimate projects and exchanges are not immune to attacks. Always use secure wallets, avoid suspicious links, and never share your private keys. Diversification is also key. Spread your investments across Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and a few high-potential altcoins to reduce exposure to volatility. This ensures you're not overly dependent on a single asset or market movement. Market psychology also plays a role. The Decrypto Fear and Greed Index recently rose above 20, signaling improving sentiment. While this doesn't guarantee upward movement, it reflects growing confidence among traders. Monitoring sentiment alongside technical analysis can help you make better decisions about when to enter or exit positions. For example, when combined with a bullish crossover on Bitcoin's EMA or support holding for XRP, you can spot higher probability trades. Community engagement remains a valuable resource. Joining our Chacho free Telegram group, following updates and participating in discussions can give you insights you might not see elsewhere. Market opportunities often arise unexpectedly, and being part of an informed community ensures you're among the first to know about trends, news, and trading strategies. Finally, actionable takeaways for crypto investors today. 1. Stay informed. Watch for news, ETF developments, and regulatory updates. 2. Use technical analysis. Support resistance, moving averages, and dominance charts can guide your decisions. 3. Practice risk management. Diversify your portfolio and secure your assets. 4. Leverage community insights. Join discussions, share ideas, and observe market sentiment. 5. Trade responsibly. Always research before making investment decisions and never invest more than you can afford to lose. In conclusion, the crypto market is constantly evolving with opportunities and risks side by side. By staying vigilant, combining technical and fundamental analysis, and keeping security top of mind, you can navigate this landscape with confidence. Ripple's global expansion, Bitcoin's potential momentum, and altcoin performance all point to an exciting period ahead. Thank you for joining me today on We Are Cosmic. And remember, knowledge, strategy, and patience are your best tools in crypto.